Welcome back to Triple All Sports Talk. I'm Josh. No, Bryce. There's
Nope.
Roy over there. Bryce just didn't want to be on today, guys. He chose something else. Just gonna let you guys know that right when we start. He just didn't want to be here. So just put that in the comment section. He did not want to be here. Applications might be going out for interviews for our third triple office spot. But yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna jump right into it. Pod 116. Yes, I didn't update that sheet. 116.
116.
All right. Conference championships this week. We'll start with the first one. We're going to jump right into it. Kind of an oddball game. Patriots go into the 1 seed Denver Broncos and face Jarrett Stidham, and they get out of there with a 10-7 victory. The Patriots do in a bizarre second half that just was a downpour of snow.
Yeah.
That was clear the first 3 quarters, or I should say
2.5 quarters.
Yeah. So weird ending toward the game, but still. And then I'll go over the score of the next one. Rams go to Seattle to face the 1 seed Seahawks. And just like all their other matchups, really good games. Seahawks survived 31-27. Roy, let's talk about the Patriots and Broncos first. Definitely not as good of a game as the other one was.
Oh, I thought it was a terrible game. Neither team could.
Before I have you jump in, Roy and Bryce, both for the Broncos Patriots, had the Broncos to win the game. I had the Patriots, so I got that one correct. They got it wrong. So then, Roy, what went wrong there in Denver?
I mean, neither team's offense very good. Patriots only could move the ball with Drake May running. Broncos took the first drive down the field and then couldn't do shit after that. Never could run the ball. Patriots defense was good, but I mean, field position, and especially in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, was all Broncos and still couldn't do anything. I mean, the weather was bad, but it was an ugly game by both. You couldn't do. I mean, the defenses are good, but geez, I mean, it was pathetic watching both of them do this or just some bad throws, and then they'd make a good throw, long throw to connect. It was a weird game. I didn't feel like either quarterback did well. I mean, I know we didn't expect much out of Statham from Broncos, but I just felt like if it wasn't for Drake May running with his feet, the Patriots didn't do shit other than that. Just was an ugly game. Weather took over in the second half, late in the second half, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, I chose the Patriots, and the reason I chose the Patriots going into the game is I thought the Mike Vrabel and the Patriots defense would do enough to confuse Jarrett Stidham. Could he be a serviceable quarterback for a game or two? Sure, yes. I think most backup quarterbacks in the NFL could survive a game or two. That's why they're in the NFL at the end of the day. But they just don't have the experience. Let's just be real. And you need game film or game time to have experience, and he doesn't have a lot of it recently. So I think the Patriots, yes, they put a lot of pressure on him. That defensive line played really well. Didn't let Denver run the ball at all, but they confused him. He held the ball a few times, made some bad throws, made some good throws, kind of what you expect from a backup quarterback. But how I kind of thought the game would go kind of is how it went. I think Denver lost this game more than the Patriots won, though.
I agree.
I look at the second drive when the Broncos had the ball, 4th and 1 on their own, 15 or whatever they were at. This was a game of points. Everyone knew, not knowing the weather was coming, that this would be a low-scoring game, defensive battle. I don't know how up 7-0 at the time. You don't just take the points. I know it's 4th and 1. I know you want to score a touchdown. Take the points. 2-score game.
Yeah.
They didn't do it. They didn't get it. And then I don't, Jarrett Stidham is a backup quarterback. To me, this game is not on him. But I'm going to go at the end of the day, the Patriots scored 10 points, 1 touchdown. They only scored because Jarrett Stidham tried to do too much and turn the ball over on a sack fumble.
Yep.
If he throws the ball away there, maybe they win. So I'm not saying that Jarrett Stidham lost in the game because that's not fair. They had many opportunities. But that's why whenever it was announced that Nix isn't playing, that I just was like, I just don't think they can win it. He didn't play well enough, and I didn't expect him to, especially against a really good defense. So that's why I picked the Patriots. So Patriots go to the Super Bowl. Fun fact, I think it's been since like 2015, 2016. No team other than it's got to be since 2016. Patriots, Chiefs, or Bengals have gone to the Super Bowl from the AFC. It's been like 8 to 10 years. Only 3 teams that have gone.
Really?
Yep. All right, to the better game of the week.
Way better game.
Rams go to Seattle for part 3. Seattle wins it. I'll go first on this one. I'm actually going to be pretty quick on this one. This game is exactly how I thought it would go. Very close. Teams knew each other. Big plays. I thought Sam Darnold played outstanding for the most part. Don't get me wrong, did he play perfect? No, I don't think anyone played perfect. I really thought the Seahawks were going to blow it when that corner had the taunting penalty and then gave up the touchdown on the next play. I really thought that might get out of hand, but Seattle comes down and scores. They're really good. I mean, that offense is really good. That defense is really good. They actually got exposed a little bit against the Rams, but that's because they know them so well.
Yeah.
That they just know how to find some holes. And the players, this isn't talked about enough when game planning. Players know other players' tendencies by playing them so often. If you play someone you don't know, you might not know that he's, a little bit faster than, he is on paper. But, you start playing someone, their tendencies a little bit. But the Rams, I thought they did everything they could have. Obviously a couple plays here, a couple plays there, but I really thought Seattle played well the entire way.
Oh, I agree. I think Seattle's defense was really good. And I thought the Rams defense actually was better than I really thought. It was just quarterbacks making plays, or Kenneth Walker making a play, running the ball too. But Sam Darnold didn't make plays, and I thought Matthew Stafford made plays. And then late in the game there, he just made some bad decisions.
Yeah.
First and goal on the 8-yard line and whatever, and some of his throws just did not. I mean, I felt like he had some more time than what he thought he had, and just couldn't get receivers open. And I mean, it was a great game. Like you said, both teams knew each other. I think I just think the Seattle just could run the ball a little bit better, and that's what got him. That's what helped a lot for it's Sam Darnold. Yeah, he does not look like Sam Darnold last year.
No.
You can see that he matured and learned and saw the things he did so bad last year. He's changed that up, and that's what helped. But I mean, like you said, the Rams knew him, but this was a great game. To me, this was a Super Bowl. They both played out of their mind, and they both deserved it. So, but congrats to Seahawks.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Nakua and Devontae Adams was really the entire show. Is just peppering them all game.
Well,
Seattle,
Parkinson, the tight end.
He had 3 for 62, 40-yard, 1 for 40 yards. So
he had a drop that would have probably scored if he would have
late. But I look at Seattle. I mean, everybody knows they want to get the ball to Jackson Smith and Jigba, and other than Raheed Shaheed and Cooper Kupp, they really don't have another really good receiver. I mean, Shaheed's a good burner, but he's not.
I don't think Bodo or whatever his name is scored a touchdown.
But man, Smith and Jigba 10 for 153 and
1. Oh yeah, he had a great game.
One-handed catch down the sideline. I mean, you can't talk about how good he's been.
But running the ball the way they did helped get those guys open too. I mean, they had Kenneth Walker ran really well, especially with Zach Charbonnet out. They ran the ball really well.
All right, so Super Bowl, Patriots. Seahawks. We've seen it before. Patriots won it the last time last time they played was an unbelievable game. I'll give them that.
Great game.
Not saying it'll be that good this time, but I mean, that's pretty tough to beat.
I don't think it'll be that good.
No, I'll go first. I think this game can be closer than some people think. I think the Super Bowl nerves can come out. I mean, I look at a lot of these players on both teams have not been in Super Bowls. This isn't the same Patriots team that's been there. So I think nerves early could slow people down. I look at Darnold. I look at May. I like the fact that I think the Seahawks can run the ball better than the Patriots will, even though the Patriots do have an okay run game with Stevenson and Henderson. But I just don't think the Patriots offense has enough to keep up with the firepower of Seattle. But I say that the thing that worries me if I'm Seattle is turnovers. They've been great. They have not turned the ball over. And I don't believe at this point that Sam Darnold's going to start turning it over. It's just too much of a sample size. But if that defense confuses him enough and the Patriots get a few turnovers, I think that's their way to win a Super Bowl. I just don't think it's going to be enough. I do think Seattle's going to win. But I think this game can be closer than people think. But I still am going to take Seattle.
I think it'll be close early, and I think Seattle will take care of business late. I felt like the Patriots had the Broncos with a backup quarterback had open receivers, and I thought Stidham just missed those receivers. I think Sam Darnold won't miss those, open receivers, that simple throws that Stidham missed. They can run the ball. I just don't think the Patriots offense can do enough to do anything to help them out. I think this is an equal defense both ways, but I just think Seattle's offense is steps ahead. And I think you're going to see, nerves early, but I think you're going to see a little more out of the Seahawks field position. I think there'll be some turnovers. I think Drake May won't be able to run the ball that's all he could do this last week with his feet, because I think the linebackers for Seattle I felt a little bit better and faster than what the Broncos and schematic wise. So I think Seattle will win the Super Bowl and be just fine.
Yeah. Bryce is going to have Seattle. I have no doubt. I'll put it on there. He hates the Patriots. He does not think the Patriots should be there. So I'll just put that there right now. I'm currently updating our total score from stuff, even though it has no value. Still want to get the most accurate numbers. I was 2-0 in the conference games. Bryce was 1-1, and Roy was 0-2. Roy still in last place. Obviously, these standings are final. 296 and 185. I will finish second. I'm 300 and 181, so I'm 4 ahead of Roy. And then Bryce is 7 above me at 307 and 174. I'm just keeping that's just for us at this point, just to know our number. And I don't have anything else for NFL, really. I mean, we still have 2 weeks till the Super Bowl, so it's not like this is the last time we'll talk about it.
We can go a little more depth into in a couple weeks. So
yeah, but I mean, nothing is going to change.
Actually, it's not this weekend; it's next weekend, Super Bowl, right?
Yes,
and I won't be here next week, so
yeah. We'll have a guest on or something like that. We didn't have a guest on because Bryce just chose not to be here tonight. We didn't know, so again, can't help it. Guy didn't want to be here. It's going to take us to college football, but guess what?
No fault.
We're out of college football, we have to move on. It's going to be a quick episode here, Roy.
Yeah. So college basketball. What a week. So we got a big week here. I'll do the rankings, top 10. I'll do top 12 because we got a lot of Big Ten teams in top 12 here. Arizona 1, Connecticut 2, Michigan 3, Duke 4, Nebraska 5, Gonzaga 6, Michigan State 7, Iowa State 8, Illinois 9, Houston 10, Texas Tech 11, and Purdue is 12. So you got 5 Big Ten teams in the top 12.
Yep.
And then you have three Big 12 teams, 2 ACC teams, and then Gonzaga. Well, I don't even know what they're in anymore.
They're like the WAC or something like
that.
Yeah.
So, big win by Michigan tonight, beating Nebraska, took down one of the only 3 left undefeated teams on a terrible night by Michigan, shooting and turnovers. But they pulled it out, 3-point win. I'm happy.
Yep.
Good. All you got to do is win.
Yeah, I'm glad I was rooting for you guys to beat Nebraska because I wanted them to have a loss.
Yeah, because you guys, Illinois plays them on Saturday, right?
Yeah, we've already played them once. I was there, lost in a buzzer beater, but we got them again. But yeah, Illinois played Purdue this past weekend without our second best player. Walked in there with a win. Keaton Wagler, freshman, drops 46 in Mackey. Purdue's coach said it's the best single game performance in Mackey he's seen.
Is the most points ever scored in Mackey by a Pony player.
Couldn't miss. I don't care what he shot. He couldn't miss. Just one of those nights. Illinois played really well. It's easy to say that when you have a guy score 46. It's easy to say he played really well. Just everything was in sync. I couldn't believe how good we defended without Boswell. I mean, don't get me wrong. Purdue can put up points. So, I mean, it wasn't a showcase of defense, but still played really, really well. But boy, do we hook up some threes. If we have that'll be the killer of us eventually. You know, if we run into a team that we lose to, we'll be just not hitting the threes because, man.
Well, I saw you guys shot 38. he shot 38 threes in like 61 possessions. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a lot
To
of
be
threes.
fair, every time we threw the ball down in, 5 crash. So that's what they were giving us, to be fair. That's why Wagler hit so many. But yeah, we did shoot a lot. Ivasic brothers, man, I'll tell you what, I've never seen 2 7-footers just only shoot threes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But I mean, outside of that, last night, I don't know if you got to see any of it. Who'd BYU play? Why is my mind blank?
Played Arizona and got Arizona won.
Goes into BYU and wins on not a buzzer beater, but the last second game.
Yep.
Comes out of the final shot. Really good game. I watched the last like 6 minutes of it. I kind of thought BYU would win that one. I really did, the way it was going, but couldn't hit that jump shot there late from Robert Wright, I believe is his name. I know it's Wright, but
well, it's just college basketball is just a lot of parity, a lot of good teams. Michigan State Friday night. I'll be watching it. Cannot wait. That'll be Michigan State barely beat Rutgers tonight in overtime, so it's interesting.
Roy, I want to ask you a question since we have so much time on this podcast, and I know you're not a none of us are. We're not super college basketball fans. We like college basketball. We know the Big Ten well, but that doesn't mean we know every conference and every player.
I watch a lot of ACC, SEC, Big 12. I don't watch much other than that. The Power Four.
There is not a rumor. That's not the right word. A thought going around that this is the best freshman class in college basketball history. Do you maybe you don't think it's outrageous, but do you think that's possible? Do you think that's that's outrageous? What do you think?
I mean, the kids are more prepared as freshmen now than they ever have been with the way they play. And a lot of them are older now. They are holding kids back. I've noticed in high school from what I've been reading, which I didn't. Kids are, I figured you want to go up.
You think you do it the other way.
Yeah. So there a lot of kids are.
Yeah.
But then some of the like develop wise, there's some 19-year-old 20-year-old freshmen that just from overseas is mostly what it is, and that's what we're seeing. Is it the greatest ever? I don't know. I mean, it's just so hard to compare. There's a lot of good freshmen across the board, but I don't know. I've seen. I mean, Duke's got several. Gonzaga's got a good one. Illinois got a good one.
Couple big names is Fleming from Houston. I'm just I'm not in any order. Fleming from Houston.
He's good.
Wagler from Illinois. Debatse from BYU. I don't know how to say his last name. AJ.
Yeah.
Debanze or whatever. Dylan or something Peterson. I think it's Dylan Peterson from Kansas.
Yeah. He's
Boozer brothers, but really it's just one. The other
one. Cam.
Those are like the big ones that they've named, but there's more.
Arkansas's got one.
A Clough or whatever. Yeah, Arkansas.
Tennessee there's a bunch. I mean, the thing is they're playing more. I think you're seeing a lot more fresh. I mean, back in the day, it was like Kentucky had all 5 freshmen on. Starting. You had. I mean, it was one and done, guys. Now because of NIL, you're seeing kids come and they're wanting to stay more, and you're just seeing better. I think you're seeing better ball players. They're not going pro. A lot of you used to be able to go straight out of high school and go pro. They're not going.
That was the argument against it is, you look at like the 04 class that had LeBron and all them. Well, they didn't go to college, so that it doesn't count. And I'm like, well, it's fair. Like, I understand. Yeah. But since then, like, it's probably the most star-studded top as in a group, but it's definitely not like the best player. Like, there's Anthony Davis was a better freshman than any of these guys. Like, things like that. So it's kind of like, are you counting them as a big group, or are you talking about like 1, 2, and 3? Yeah,
I don't know. It's good for the sport if they stick around.
Oh, none of those guys are sticking.
None of the 5s you just named will stick around, but
none. I would love Keaton Wagler one more year, baby. You can welcome back.
Yeah, you'd have to pay him.
Oh no, not a chance.
Way too much money.
Not a chance.
They don't play college basketball players that much money like they do football players.
No, not even close. Shit, I think the biggest one I've ever seen was from Kansas, and the guy after
$1 million.
They didn't even start him. and then they cut him. So
Arkansas gave that one guy $1 million two last year.
I think AJ Stores was like a little over $1 million, and at the time that was the guy from Wisconsin to Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas. Well, what the kid that came from Florida Atlantic that went to Arkansas, he got 1.2.
Oh, I don't know.
And Johnny's whatever. He was part of that team that went to the Final Four. He was good, but he wasn't worth 1.2 million.
Yeah. All right. I don't have anything else really for college basketball. Illinois got Washington next. I know that.
That's tomorrow, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's at home, so it makes me feel a lot better that we don't have to travel. But I do worry about, the big win on the road in Purdue. Do you come out a little flat? One of those, but we'll see. All right. Baseball. I don't think we've had any.
Bellinger.
Yeah. Did he sign since our last video?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, yeah. Bellinger re-signs with the Yankees. 5-year deal. It's a 2-year deal. I'm not even going to say it's a 5-year deal. He'll be gone.
A lot less money after year 2. I just saw that today.
Yeah. That's why. Like, he's just going to opt out unless he's terrible. Like, that's the only reason he wouldn't. So it's for the Yankees. It's a 2-year deal unless he's terrible.
Yeah.
For on our list, I had him going to the Mets. You guys both had him going to the Yankees. So you guys have tied me. It's 4-4-4. Across the board on our guesses, and that only leaves 4 names left. And they are Framber Valdez, has yet to sign. Eugenio Suarez has yet to sign.
I haven't even heard anything about Valdez going anywhere.
Not a word. Luis Ariz is still unsigned. That one kind of surprises me a little bit. And then Zach Gallen. So we will see. But if one of us can get one right, we'll probably end up winning, if I'm being honest. But those are our picks. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a dead time right now. All the big boys are kind of off the market at this point. A lot of trade. I mean, other than like that last week when things picked up, there's been a lot of small stuff. So kind of just in that waiting game. But I'm excited to start reviewing some of the teams. And, it's been so long. Sometimes those little signings you don't really remember whenever you look at the roster. Like, oh, yeah, I forgot, he's in that bullpen now and things like that. So I'm excited. But, again, not a whole lot to talk about for baseball. The next, 4 weeks is really, for our podcast as a whole, is really the dead time. I mean, there's just not a lot.
No, sports going on, so college basketball is about the only thing going on.
So, but then we get into, once we get through the month of February, then it feels real good because then you got baseball getting ready to start.
March Madness.
We'll have World Baseball Classic to talk about this year, which we've never been able to talk about on here. And then, we'll have March Madness rocking and rolling. So, should be good. All right. I guess that just takes us to our miscellaneous, Roy.
All right. I got 2 questions for you.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to put on my thinking cap. I'm ready to go.
All right. You probably heard both these. This is the thing I saw on TikTok I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
All right. First question. Which current NFL head coach has more regular season rushing yards than Bo Jackson?
Wow. Regular career or in a season?
Just a regular season rushing yards. I mean, for his career. Yes. During a regular season.
Well, I got to think about people who played, and I don't know them very well. I know Jim Harbaugh played football. I know Mike Vrabel played football, but I don't think he played offense. I could be wrong. I think he played defense. I don't think it was Brian Schottenheimer. I don't think it was him. I don't know this answer, so these will just be guesses. I'm going to go Jim Harbaugh.
You are correct. Jim Harbaugh rushed for 2,787 yards, and Bo Jackson rushed for 2,782 yards.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, you got to be shitting me. They were asking the head coaches about that, and none of them could answer that. All right, my other question. Let me get it up here. This one. All right. This has to do with Super Bowls, all right?
Oh, okay.
All right. The starting quarterback for the winning Super Bowl teams, all right?
Okay.
You got that? The winning team.
Yep.
Name the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6, but there's 3 that are tied. All right, name the 6 winningest colleges with the winning Super Bowl
Okay.
coach.
I know what you're trying to say. Quarterback school that they went to.
Yep.
Ooh, I mean, you talk about all the Super Bowls, man. I don't know anything about the old ones.
A lot of traditional ones. So
yeah, I know. It's I mean, I have to look at Tom Brady winning 7 of them, and he went to University of Michigan. So I'm going to have to say Michigan is one of them.
Michigan is number 1 with 7. Yes,
it's Tom Brady.
Yeah, all Brady. Tom Brady.
Okay. So if there's 7, or if he has 7, and that's number 1, then I can work my way down.
Yeah, there's 3 teams with 6 and 2 teams with 4.
Oh man. I mean,
Troy Aikman
went to UCLA. I'm gonna have to say UCLA because I know they have 3. None? No.
UCLA is not top 6. Now they may have. I don't know how many UCLA has.
They have to have 3 at least, but I thought maybe they'd have someone else.
Let me look here. UCLA, they have 3 total.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one player.
Yeah, Troy Aikman.
Oh man, see, I don't know some of these old schools.
Just think of your traditional ones.
I mean, I just think of SEC and UCLA or in USC, but I can't think of any modern UCLA quarterback that's won. So like,
you already said UCLA
or USC, excuse me, but I can't think of any modern that's even won 1. So it's like, I don't know if that many have won that old ones. I look at somewhere like Stanford. It's another old school. LSU is not a bad option because I know Burrow's got one, but then again, beyond that, I don't know. Russell Wilson was Wisconsin, but I just don't think Wisconsin's producing more than Russell Wilson. I feel comfortable throwing out LSU as an answer.
LSU is not.
I'm not. I don't know where any old quarterbacks went to school.
Think of like
is
modern,
Stanford on there?
Huh?
Is Stanford on there?
Stanford is tied with 4. John Elway had 2 and Jim Plunkett had 2. So they got Stanford's got 4.
I didn't know John Elway went to Stanford.
Yes. I can't believe you're not naming 2 traditional college teams. I mean, who are some of the winningest college programs in
Notre Dame?
Notre Dame has 6. You got to think Joe Montana had 4.
Didn't know
and Joe Theismann had 2.
Didn't know either of them went to Notre Dame.
Yeah, but I knew both of those.
I mean, both those players, they were in the Hall of Fame before I was born, Roy.
Yeah. So give me, another traditional one.
Notre Dame and, USC?
No. Who's won a lot of national championships?
I don't know. Bama?
Alabama had 6. Bart Starr had 2, Joe Namath, and Ken Stabler.
I mean, can we get anyone from the fucking 40s or newer?
All right, so this team is not traditional Big Ten team. You got to think he won a Super Bowl. You've probably watched him win a Super Bowl. You probably did win when he won it. Maybe not when he won it.
I think I know who you're gonna say. Purdue
had 6 wins.
Wow.
Drew Brees, Lynn Dawson, and Bob Greasy.
Yeah,
the last one.
Big Ten team, and you've seen them play. It's the only one I would have known.
The last one you won't get.
Give me a region.
South. You were talking about LSU, somewhere around there.
Ole Miss.
No.
Damn. Small school?
Smaller school, yeah.
Southern Miss.
No, I'm talking about it's same state as LSU.
Not the Raging Cajuns. I know that. I don't know.
Louisiana Tech. Terry Bradshaw went there and won 4 Super Bowls. We searching it.
I need to see Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not know that. No chance.
Louisiana Tech. Now you're looking at some other ones. Here, like UCLA had 3. Texas Tech has 3 because of Patrick Mahomes. BYU has 2 because of because of Jim McMahon for the Bears and Steve Young. And then Miami, Ohio has 2 because
I knew when we first
Ben.
started, that's what I was thinking was Miami.
Now
Ohio.
Ole Miss has 2.
I know.
Eli
Yeah.
Manning.
I can think of that's what when I started this, I went, all right, who's won multiple? Eli Manning, Ole Miss, Ben Roethlisberger, Ohio. So I tried to go off that, but
Southern Miss has 1. Brett Favre.
Yeah, that's kind of why I said it. I was like, well, maybe someone else went.
Yep, that was all. I mean, other ones. Russell Wilson with 1. There's a lot of 1s, obviously.
Yeah.
So those were my questions for you. I just wanted to see if you knew the answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on to my game. Before I do that, Roy, I want to give you an update. Number 12, Purdue down 8 points in Indiana.
Oh, are they?
Just didn't even mean to look at it, but I did. All right, Roy. I think I said this on the last podcast a little bit. Might have lied. I'm not sure. This will be my last game of this NFL. I am going to transition into baseball to get us going before. Now you won't be here next week, but still. So
you're not gonna do one more. Not gonna do one more week of football for the Super Bowl.
No, I'm gonna give us next week. I'm gonna give us our taste of baseball because in the following week we rip into baseball. So it's our prep. So I made this the hardest one I could make.
Oh, great! So I'll be out early.
Race here for this. Obviously, it's tough. If you get through this one, that's an impressive one. It's definitely doable. It's not like it's impossible, but there's a tough one. And I wrote some good names on here.
Great.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, the first one. We're going to start light. I need you to name me a starting NFL quarterback from this year. One of the 32. I don't mean like someone who came in the last week and started. A starting quarterback.
Just a starting quarterback.
An active starting quarterback from this year. Full-time starter.
Okay, I got one.
Okay, go ahead.
Jordan Love.
Oh, man, I really thought I got you on the first one, Roy. Justin Herbert.
Oh, no. I actually was going to say J.J. McCarthy. I'm like,
all of a sudden I heard Ja, and I went, oh, no. Okay, next one. Again, this isn't a hard answer. You just got to think about it. I need an active player, Roy, who has been to a Super Bowl but never won.
Oh, gosh. An active player that's been to a Super Bowl but never won.
So he could have been to 1 and lost. He could have been to 7 and lost. Don't know if that's ever happened, but still.
Jeez. Let me think about this for just a minute. An active player who's been to a Super Bowl. I got somebody.
Okay. Is it right?
I hope.
All right, let's hear it.
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy has been to a Super Bowl and he has never won. That is correct. And you move on because I chose his teammate, Christian McCaffrey.
Because I was thinking 49ers and I was like, okay, because who am I missing that wouldn't have of recently?
Well, the real easiest part would have been who was a rookie on the Chiefs last year because they've been in 1 year and they lost Super Bowl.
Well, I didn't think
that was kind of the reasoning. So that's how I went. And then I went, well, the Niners played year before. So that's when I chose the Niners with CMC. Well, I also had to look because I thought CMC might have played in that 2015 one against the Broncos. But he didn't come till I think like 17. So he was.
Well, I was trying to go through my head. Oh,
yeah.
Who lost and who hasn't? But then you get to the Rams. You get the.
Well, I tried to think
Eagles.
Another team. A way you could have thought about it is who has only been to the Super Bowl like once in their career. Like the Eagles and the Chiefs are not good teams to think about it, but like the Bengals and the Rams only.
I forget the Bengals have even been there. We talked about it earlier.
So you could have said Joe Burrow, any of those guys.
49ers first thing that came in my head. So
you survived. Number 3, I need an active starting tight end. No, it doesn't have to be starting. I need an active tight end who caught a touchdown pass this season. Any tight end that caught a touchdown pass.
I got to make sure that you didn't guess this person, but then I also got to make sure they caught a touchdown pass this year.
Yes.
All right, I'll go.
Go ahead.
Parkinson from the Rams.
Whenever I asked the question. I knew that's who you were going to say. I wish I could have changed my answer. I put Tyler Warren, but I knew you were going to say.
Oh, I was gonna say Colston Loveland. I'm like, he's baiting me.
yeah.
He's baiting me for Colston Loveland.
You said Parkinson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know he did. So
I know he did. I saw him catch one.
yeah. All right, you've halfway through the gauntlet.
Oh, that's only 3 questions so far.
That's only 3 questions. I told you this is a gauntlet, Roy. You got to work your way through. Number 4. I need an active NFL player whose last name is Jones.
Oh gosh, an
There's
active
more
player
than you
just
think.
Jones. Okay, I got it. Is his name? Is that his first name? Okay, I got a guy.
Who you got?
It's Cordell Jones from the Chiefs. Is that his name? Cordell, the defensive lineman.
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones.
I'll give it to you. You had the right team. You had the right guy. And I did not choose him. I chose Daniel Jones. I would have got Bryce on that. I know it.
Oh, yeah. It was Marvin Jones Jr. still in the league?
I don't think so.
Okay, because God, I was thinking about him. Like, is he still in the league? But I don't think
active players. Daniel Jones, Aaron Jones, Chris Jones. Those are the 3 active ones. You could have went historical and went, Julio, Jacoby, Deacon, all of them.
Jacoby Jones is still in the freaking league?
No, that's like retired ones, but still. All right, you moved on. But here's where it gets a little bit tougher.
Are they 50-50 now?
Nope. Not 50-50. There's a lot. I don't know about a lot. There's multiple answers for this. Number 5. I need you to give me a first overall pick in the NFL draft that was not a quarterback.
Not a quarterback. I think I got it. You're going to have to look this up, make sure I did it right.
All right.
Mario Williams.
Who?
Mario Williams. I think he was a defensive lineman for the Texans.
Mario Williams.
I may be wrong on that one.
I don't know that.
Damn it. Probably Javian Clowney. Clowney's who I probably
Mario Williams was selected number 1 overall in 2006. You are correct, and you do move on. And my name was Javian Clowney.
Oh, God. That's my next guess. That's who I was thinking.
I knew 2 without thinking. It's Clowney and it's Walker from the Jags like 4 or 5 years ago at this point. Trayvon Walker. And then I know the Chiefs took a tackle in like 2012 or something like that, but I never remember his name. Those are the only 3 that I actively knew. But I knew
Clowney, but Mario Williams popped in my head because I was older.
You were correct. Chosen ahead of running back Reggie Bush.
Yep.
Played 11 years. I mean, I know the name. I didn't know.
I think he went. Did he go to Buffalo then after?
He did go to Buffalo. Texans, Buffalo, and Miami. I remember him in Buffalo. That's where I remember him. All right, Roy. You've made it through the gauntlet.
Gosh.
To the final boss. And there's a chance you win this.
I don't know.
But there's a chance you don't win this. I need you to give me an NFL team that is still playing football today. Same question we ended last week on.
Yeah.
Again, hands off. It's already written.
Yeah, I know. Son of a bitch. I'm going Seattle, hoping that you went with Patriots. I'm going Seattle, hoping you went with the Patriots.
You're going Seattle?
Yeah. Pats.
Roy survives the gauntlet to end the
year. My thinking was, okay, he still thinks Bryce is playing, so he's going to go. I was like, will he go Pats? Because Bryce won't go Pats.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? He may be just playing that game to play because you picked Seattle last week, didn't you?
I did pick Seattle last week. That's why I flipped it. I thought maybe someone else would try to flip.
Yes.
All right, you win. You move on. That's all we got for this week.
See, Bryce, I just don't need you here. I can do it better.
Yeah. Bryce messes you up. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.